Yeah, it's Mike Jessup from Oceancraft. Welcome aboard the Oceancraft 6000 Caloundra class walk around cabin. This is a customer boat. It finished all the canopies, but it's really turned out very well indeed. You've got the driver's seat is perfect layout with your sounder and engine detail, and of course chart plotter and map. And I'm reliably informed this boat is actually autopilot. Off the GPS, you just hit the tit, Brendan tells me, and it takes you where you want to go. This is like driverless cars where you got driverless boats now. What about that? That's a real turn up, to be honest. Yeah, and that's all. This boat's also set up for a Minn Kota for electric motor for sneaking up on fish, which is and being like everyone else in Oceancraft, a spear fisherman and diver, I'm in heaven. That's it. It's set up perfectly for all your spear guns and diving gear, weight belts and fins, snorkel and mask, and it's the most perfect setup I've ever seen, and that's 18 years of boat building. That's saying something. It really is a joy to behold and drive. We've just clocked 45 knots with the Honda 150. That's a record on an Oceancraft, and that's a lot of this engine is perfectly set up basically. So yeah. The way the cabin is set up, Queensland, I've always, they're always too hot. This one is perfect. You've got the air vents at the top here, which are all zipped up, can be zipped up at the side here as well. They sort of fold down and velcro onto the side of the boat so they don't flap. And this is the coolest cabin I've ever been in. That's it. As a Queenslander, where the weather's perfect one day and excellent the next, this is a very well set up boat. It's a joy to drive as well, with the windscreen and especially for down south. This is a perfect cabin setup, and you can sleep out under here, with a couple of sleeping bags and that. You've actually got to sleep out on this boat. Yeah, so it's highly commendable. You got most essential equipment here, of course, which is hi-fi, radio and hi-fi, and of course that picks up all VHF as well. You got the Fusion sound. You got the most important drinks holder. Very nice touches on this indeed, and it's just set up as a fellow spear fisherman. I can tell you this has got 10 out of 10, and I've seen many customer setups as fishermen, of course, and this will do that job as well. You've got 6 rod holders here for the trolling a lure out the front there when you hit a ball of bait fish and seagulls. So and it's just perfectly set up. You got your EPIRB, your GPIRB there, which is if you have a out at sea. And what I like, of course, is this walk around cabin. No, I don't. He's a very bashful person, but Brendan Burkett, he's a Olympic medalist basically. So and this is the way it's been specified. It's very easy to walk around and get around this boat, and without any loss of function on the width of the cabin. And you can, the kids will be able to sit out at the front here, and the grandkids anywhere. They usually do like to sit here and go on their smartphones. And this takes us up to the Minn Kota set up at the bow here, which is very that's a bit of custom design, where they've got Anderson's plugged there, and of course you got your airtight, watertight in-tube storage with semicircular hatch. Might like to come and have a look.